or have any type of vouchers with you, you do have to redeem your ticket. So any ticket window can help you out.
I'll wait here until you find out.
ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ
And more, lots of fun stuff down there. We do have a baby gorilla on exhibit until 6 o'clock today, so I recommend you take a look down there. Also on our right, we have our Caribbean flamingos. They are the largest and most colorful of all 6 flamingo species. And fun fact, a group of flamingos is actually called a flamboyant. So there you go. They're pretty flamboyant, that large flamboyance of flamingos. Fun word. And if you look straight ahead up in the air, you'll see our sky safari. It's the quickest way to run around the exhibit. All the monkeys found in here were rescued. They were going to be either sold as pets or for meat. This is something that we call the skid. Take a look on our left-hand side. You'll see our employee swimming pool. Now, unfortunately, polar bears are endangered. You're going to hear me use that word a lot today. And what it means to be endangered is that if these animals don't receive critical help, they will go extinct. Their numbers will dwindle down to 0. But if you want to do your part, brown guys in there with white faces. It's a fun word to say, Bonsaba. You can say it with me if you'd like. Bonsaba today, you might see them. They like to stand underneath the shade of the trees when they're not tucked back there, but keep your eyes peeled just over that log. In the wild, you never know when your next best meal is going to be, so they can serve energy just in case. Oh, she's going to jump up there with them. Now these cats in here are actually relatives. Oh, my goodness. You guys are in for a treat.
I'm focusing on the stupid fence.
They don't usually do this. But believe it or not, folks, way back in the day, Southern California was home to its own lion species, long extinct, but they were actually about 25% larger than the cats you see in front of you. So our male there, Mbari, weighs in right around 430 pounds. And fun fact, his name in Swahili actually translates to delicate flower. That big male lion uses the delicate flowers. Gonna lay right on him. Nobody's concerned. Perfect. Here's the zoo. We have 1 male, 6 females. We do house both African and the Asian elephants together. Does anybody know how to tell the difference between the two? Their ears. So actually, Tempo there is missing a chunk of her ear, but if that ear were complete, it would be very large and in the shape of Africa, which does make for an African elephant. Our Asian elephants have littler ears. They're kind of shaped like little triangles. But elephants will actually use those ears to cool themselves down, where we would do all of our daily head-to-toe checkups, foot scrubs, pedicures, things like that for our elephants. We do practice what's called protective contact here at the zoo, which means there's always going to be a barrier between our large animals and big cats and our trainers. This just keeps everybody nice and safe. Now coming up on the right, we have our protective carry 12,000 pounds.
They've been chopped up, unless they're broken up.
Now you can see those large tusks he has there. Those tusks are actually teeth. They'll grow for his entire life. We actually bring down those tusks in order to break off during transport. So silence them down a little bit, but since then they grow back and then some. For every foot of tusk, it weighs about 50 pounds. So those tusks provide a good amount. Now who knew the camel was Anybody? Any guesses? I heard water. You would be incorrect, although I will give you half credit for water. Those ones are actually filled with fat. But in times of drought, they can process that fat
vultures.
So, and these are pretty big birds.
Condors.
ಅದೇ vulture. Vulture
Of a
family.
success story for us at the San Diego Zoo. Back in the early 1980s, there were only 22 of these birds left. So the San Diego Zoo, our safari park, along with the LA Zoo, got permission to gather up all of them. So you could see him walking around the zoo on a leash. He is clicker trained. If you see him on some devil right in the center there, tall and dark in color. This bus is 15 feet tall, so if you were to stand right up next to you, his head would reach over that silver railing and he could just say hi. Now giraffe moms have it pretty tough. They're pregnant for 14 months, and at the end of that 14 months, they give birth to a 6-foot, 150-pound baby. They do give birth standing up, which means babies experience a 6-foot drop, which breaks the umbilical cord and gets them breathing on their own. Now, fun fact, for every foot a giraffe is tall,
The ಉಷ್ಣ ಪಕ್ಷಿ. ರೈನೋಸರಸ್ ಕೇಳಿಯಲ್ಲ.
Alright, so take a look on our right-hand side. There's greater one-horn rhino.
Horn rhino.
His name is Surat, and he is seen his rocks there in the shade. Now, Surat is part of the SSP, or Species Survival Program.
Good and
That is
ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
essentially online dating for animals, or Match.com if you will. So when it comes time for Surat to find a girlfriend, we will go online, enter all his genetic information, find a everybody.
ಕರಡಿ. ಕರಡಿ ಪೆಟ್ಟೆ. ಬ್ರೌನ್ ಕರಡಿ. ಒಂದು ಖಾಲಿ ಹೊಟ್ಟಾಯ್ತು ಒಂದು.
Southeast answer, northeast answer. Oh, here it comes.
Hippo Trails Manager. This is Eagle Hill on the right, the Big Wood Bridge. Left-hand side is called the African March Exhibit.
ಪಾಂಡ ಪಾಂಡ
ನಾನಂತೆ ಪಾಂಡ ಅಂತೀನಿ
ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು
Luxury
ನೋಡೋದು ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಯಾರು ಏನಾರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ
We crush that into a flour, add his supplements, a little bit of gelatin, steam it. It's nice and soft for him. He likes it. It looks pretty disgusting to me with it. I'm not a fan. You're very welcome. Now, for those of you in the back row, please stay to the railing. If you're going to stand there, you're welcome to stand as long as you like, but that way people can get around you. Now, the reason our youngster isn't living with mom anymore is because she weaned him about a year ago and then she kicked him out. At that point, he became competition for her food and her other resources. Okay, I'll get you. You're welcome to stand in the back row for as long as you like, just as long as people can wean him down with good competence. He was born in the wild. He was orphaned and injured as a cub. When they found him, he was severely malnourished, which is probably why he swam. He was taken to a nature preserve for veterinary care. When they tried to put him back in the wild, he decided he'd rather go visit local villages and raid their crops. So at that point, he became a danger to himself and the people around him, and he was taken back into captivity at the Wollong Panda Preservation Center. Now, once you've gotten a few pictures of him in the front,
No, that's a flock bear.
What?
Flock bear.
Look, there's another pair of them. He's really fuzzy too. You see him?
No, right there.
Yeah.
Oh! Look at that dog.
Leaving. He just took a poop.
Right after I started Oh, don't click it in.
而且给它倒一个，但是就我这撑嘴这劲儿，等我拿出来的话，
啥？
Walk that way with you. Down to that next building and then I'm at the
Krong, krong, krong.
Bye. ಆಕಾಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಕ್ಕಿಗಳು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಟ್ ಏರ್ ಬಲೂನ್ ನೀವು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ತೆಗೆದು